everybody knows every side effect that can occur. I do know of a couple of people who seem to know everything, but they are exceptions. They're actually part of the middle group. But we can have that. You know, if I do this, I didn't realize that would happen as well. But for overflow, you can't envisage as a person how this piece of data is actually going to go into this area of memory. It's very difficult. Deadlock, of course, taking a resource, somebody else takes the resource. I'm not going to release that resource till I've done this. It's again difficult for the human mind. And finally, of course, data taint, how the data has been manipulated. Now, static analysis does what computers are good at, which is being able to repeat. They can run the coding standard compliance over and over again. They can run it every minute of every day if that's what you need. Can't do a manual code review like that. But this also allows the human reviewer to do what they do best, which is to make judgments. Static analysis doesn't make judgments. It looks at the code without running it and says, is this good? The human mind can say, hang on, that is meant to do that, so that it's different. It means that static analysis can deal with simple cases very, very quickly, which saves time, and it gives very much yes and no answers. Now, this is another feature of manual code reviews, is that programmers like to own their code. And somebody once described it as insulting your child if you tell them that their code is wrong. So it takes the human element out.
Jill, there's a question that has come from Shruti, and she's asking for
Yes.
ISO 21434. What is the significance of doing static analysis in verification phase?
It verifies that the coding standard has been applied. So it verifies that it's been applied. You then have the evidence for that requirement. Does that help?
Shruti, does that
Okay.
answer it to your satisfaction?
It is actually listed as one of the verification techniques for one of the requirements in 21434.
Thanks, Jill.
I'll dig that out in the meantime.
Yeah, sure, see. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for being my typist. Right. So static analysis tools take the human out, allows the humans to do what humans do best, allows computers to do what they do best. So if you look at this in a pictorial manner, a manual code review looks at what the code is meant to do. A computer static analysis doesn't know what was in the developer's mind at that point. And it applies more intelligence, where static analysis gives you full coverage of the coding standard, it's inexpensive, it's automated, and it can cover all the coding rules. Static analysis would never replace completely manual reviews, but it takes away some of the sort of day-to-day activity